moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
Big! In walls above! Maybe whole tower. Loudest near kitchen. But Mig banned. Not allowed to pet gnolls. You find meat? You share.
Witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed. Moving.
Sister, wait with me while
Yes? Lilalal.
We shall prevail. The power of the bear lies within me.
Let's turn someone inside out. Make it hurt. This way.
They're dying for me. All of them. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
sister, wait with me while
Unleash me. With ease.
Don't mind if I do.
This fortress was a seat of the High Heralds, I believe. Long gone from here, of course.
The who now?
Exiles and intellectuals, respected throughout Faerun. Leading authorities on heraldry, of course, but also history, genealogy, and diplomacy.
Seems like diplomacy failed if they allowed Ketheric Thorn to take over. Twice.
Remember your place, child. The true souls stand above you, and I above them. Your role in our design is to serve those who
Yours is a face I shred in my dreams. One who kicked the steel claw as if I were some stray. I am a champion hunter. When I lick my pelt, I taste blood. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now. The Deathwalker passed through here before. I know your scent. All were silent before you, but I dared to snarl. You skulked like you owned the place, trespassing on my domain. I will split and burst their every skin. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards. Luck is not needed. Merely patience and a thirst for blood. Hunt fast and hunt well.
What's inside?
Chosen's blood. Now that would be a prize.
Araj o Blodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul, and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing. Please. You think someone in my line of work wouldn't recognize a vampire spawn when they see one? I trade in blood, and the potions that can be wrung from it. I'm more than happy to make you one, if you'd honor me with your blood. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your vampiric friend.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you? I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank. That would explain the stench, yes. I've already had enough illithid filth in my head. I don't want it in my stomach as well.
I don't have all day, true soul.
All right. Thank you. It's still a no, I'm afraid.
How very disappointing.
Thank you. I appreciated that.
Your desire.
Araj o Blodra. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. goodness, no. Nothing so unsanitary. The Ablodra's clan practice their own form of blood alchemy.
You realize why the name rings familiar. House Ablodra was purged a century ago by an alliance of rival drow houses. Among the many crimes tallied against them, their reckless experimentation with illithid breeding stock.
Blessed by the absolute, but not blinded by it. Now I simply must study you. The beings you speak of have no use for gods, and yet here we stand in a church of their making. Unless they are not the makers, but simply the means, wouldn't that be a secret worth knowing? So let me adjust my offer. Your blood and your silence, in exchange for the potions I mention, and a tidy pile of gold besides. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. A little pain for a lot of gold. And there we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well.
Careful, I bite.
Welcome back, true soul. You've come in the spirit of... With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. Just a little pain. There we are.
Fresh orders?
Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. Thankfully, I wasn't in it at the time. My cousins did like to boast about their view over the Claw Rift. And now their bones decorate the bottom. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Well, it'll certainly do something, my most noble vindicator. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. A little pain for a lot of gold. And there we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well.
Sharp as ever.
Araj Oblu. Should you be interested, I have a with one drop, I can brew a rather a little. There we are.
Indolence breeds madness.
Araj, should you be interested, I have with one drop, I can brew a rather a little. There we are.
My faith protects me.
Araj, should you be interested, I have with one drop, I can brew just a little pain. There we are.
Making me sweat.
Araj, should you be interested, I with one drop, I can brew just a little pain. There we are. Welcome back, true soul. You've come in the spirit of trade.
Shall we continue?
Araj, should you be interested, I have a particular... With one drop, I can brew a rather potent just a little pain. There we are.
Where am I? What's going on?
Welcome back, true soul. You've come in the spirit of trade, I hope. come back anytime.
I'll take that.
The reaction failed.
Hello, beautiful.
You wish to consult me?
Rafters above.
Smells interesting.
If it is for the best.
There is much to do.
Well, hello.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you? I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better. I have. It is one thing to hear her voice. Quite another to feel the power she can grant. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do? The prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
Soul.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
Like a rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No. Barnabas. Darling. No!
Another parasite. Collected.
All trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more. To your surprise, instead of ravishing you, he grovels with a howl of pining awe.
Lord! Many die.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Incende! Taking up position.
Can't give up. Feel my mistress's wrath. Time to strike.
Your family wants
That might be worth a look.
The Chosen's blood. Now that would be a prize song.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Interesting.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Just focus on the glory to come.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing. quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid. Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
What in the hells is that?
It's a trap.
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now. You stop resisting, your arm bending with the movement of the flesh, and suddenly an opening appears. With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Well, now that we know what it is, I suggest we leave it well alone.
The tentacle pulses within the wall, waiting. There is no hesitation this time. The tendrils lash out like a waiting predator. The tendrils tighten, and suddenly you are elsewhere. The presence is no longer approaching you, but encircling you, observing you. A pause, as if it struggles to compress its vast being down into terms you can understand.
This is the voice they have given me, to better speak to your kind without breaking you. I was once a servant of the grand design. Now I'm a slave to theirs. But you were the jeweled hope for their design. But now, you are their flaw. You abandoned me. You left me the slave of the puny chosen, used to bind this world. But I cannot bind you. You must come to me, so I can become myself again.
A world away, the grip on you tightens. A desperate, drowning thing that pulls you down with it.
What's happening? Speak to me! Wake up! goodness. I was almost worried. Clingy little shit, this Absolute. And she wants to meet.
Careful. It nearly had you. Whatever that creature was, its telepathic force was unlike anything I've ever encountered. It must be the source of the Absolute.